My art is not only just about the art. It's more about the personality. It's more about the internal, more about the universe, more about the human relationship. And the people can understand. So they have a different size of human nature. So it's not only just be artist, have to be one way to be artist.
John, how does your work differ from Fontana?
We've already talked about that.
All right.
Yeah. And see, so the difference is because see they're different, so the difference you have to be accept the difference. So that's I talk about not only just be an artist, you have to be a good person. And so that's a traditional way. You can be crazy, stupid, whatever. You can still be an artist. That's not a bad idea, you know. So just that's just the different periods, you know, stuff. You know, you have to be, you know, you have some bleeding, kill yourself or whatever. So that's understandable. At the same time, you don't have to be only one-sided. You can have a different way. Artists have to throw them me out there so they can see, okay, so be an artist. You can be a doctor, very gentleman, be an artist. Doctors try to be artists. You still can be artist. You know, you can be a nice person, very good, you know, nice person to be a crazy art, but to be a nice person. Because see, crazy art means it's unusual. Actually, it's not really crazy. Because they're unusual, they're so new. And
it's a way of seeing.
Yeah, exactly. So the artists may feel it, but they didn't feel yet. So they take a little bit of time to get into what the artist see. Yeah, so that's a different level, a different stage.
That brings them up.
Yeah.
And why do you think your collectors connect with your work? Like, what do you think people see? Or what do you want them to see?
No, I really try to be myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really worry about the collector so much. I like the collector to buy my work. I like the collectors like my work. And but obviously a lot of collectors not going to like my work. That's I understand that. Because see, arts have so many different kind of art. And just like I enjoy a lot of other artists' work, but I don't have to copy them because I enjoy them. So I just I like their work, but see, that's not me. So just like my work, so be Jon Tsoi, but they may either hate it, they maybe love it. So recently I talked about that we have to go to the other stage. I like people touch my work.
Yeah.
I like them, especially close their eyes to touch my work, to meditate it, and if they want to kiss it, they can kiss it. And if they want to bring home to fall in love with it, go ahead, buy it. So that's good. See if they're going to fall in love with it, why they don't spend money to buy it. So just like, you find your girlfriend, you find your boyfriend, bring home with it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you see? Yeah. So you're all like your art's all about a physical, mental, spiritual connection. With the actual
exactly. So that's why I see more. That's why I listen to the Tao Te Ching, Hua Ching every day. I mean, in my office, in my car, everywhere, and I cannot be disturbed by the superficial stuff. If I do, I'm going to paint like a superficial stuff. So that's why I have to mentally we have to be fit and safe. So this is talk about not only just physically fit, you have to mentally fit. Then you become spiritually fit. So to create the arts you enjoy, and it's good for my physically, mentally, and spiritually. So probably my arts probably be helping people live longer out there when they understand what I'm trying to do. Especially the one they choose the work they love so much. If they hook up, if they look at it, they want this cannot stop looking. They always want to looking. So that's something they need to really buy and bring home with them.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's why I say anybody looked at my work long enough, you said, you already fall in love with that painting. You need to bring your boyfriend or girlfriend home.
There you go. So kind of finally, I just want to talk about the show that you're having here.
Yeah.
And like if there's through the new works that you've been producing, especially with like the fabric and everything, like where is that coming from? How do you see it all tying in together? Or how do you see it being an addition to the narrative you've already established?
I see a lot of things is by progress, like a journey. You have to go through the process. You go one step at a time. So just like a 1,000-mile, you have to start one step at a time. So you just walk, you keep walking. You have different steps. You have a different period. And when you go, see how I started. See, actually, when I go to buy this ready-made canvas, one day, 30 by 36 by 36, they say that we run out of stock. Then, see, that's why I believe a lot of things happen by reason. I say, what's I gonna do? I need to make art. Artists cannot stop making art. I said, what else you have? They said, hey, canvas here, you can stretch your own. I look at it, I said, maybe not a bad idea. I touch the canvas and move around a little bit. I said, gee, I love this canvas. I fall in love with it. I love the texture, I love the touch, and with the raw one, no white stuff there. And I just love it, touch it. And I said, how much is it? Yeah, they said, oh, this is the price you buy. But then I said, I'm going to buy one. I already have a stretcher in my office, in my
studio?
My studio, my garage, or everywhere is a stretcher, an empty stretcher. I said, okay, I buy the canvas. I bought all the canvas, I really hand touched it. I really feel I love the texture. I love the whole thing, Then I come home, I take them out, and then I say, yeah, I'm going to do the stretch. Then I touch it so much. I said, what the heck? I blindfolded. I'm going to rub them up. I'm going to see what this canvas is going to come out with. Then I just rub out, keep tightening. Then after that, I hang it. I said, I love it. And then I get some spray paint. They're actually pretty permanent paint. So I spray them up and hang in there. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but at that time, I just say that I just love it. I just take pictures, I email to you guys, and luckily you guys like it too.
We do. I love it.
If you hate it, then I stuck with the hate.
Do you think that there's any contrast between the whole process of knotting and tying things together with the cutting?
Yeah, the thing is very interesting. I have patients, so he's the designer, window designer, or internal designer. I just say that I love this canvas stuff. I love those knots. I get those things. So do you have something the one you need to throw them away? You don't need it. Can you bring to me the fabric? I said I need those things. I love those colors. They already made the color. I don't have to spray any colors on. Then he said, yeah, I have some extra stuff, Then they bring me one bunch of it, huge one. And then I blindfold it, I just keep rubbing. And I have one, then I made one sculpture, only what she bring to me. Then I look.
Art statement. Worship the unnameable and unexpected art, the yin, yet embrace and be indiscriminate towards all art, the yang. Observe the world and one's outer surroundings, yet trust one's inner vision and intuition. As such, I use a blindfold to create art through the inner spirit, yin, which in turn can be absorbed through the eyes, yang. By using art as holistic medicine, we can all benefit from the mystery of art, balancing ourselves physically, mentally and spiritually. My art is a remedy promoting the harmonious way of life. Furthermore, it is a prescription for a new wave of art.